Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, you're going to see me styling my daughter's hair. So I've already washed and blown dry her hair. This is her hair after it's washed and blown dry. Got her little afro puff in, and she wanted to go with a braided ponytail. So I'm going to show you guys how I achieve this look. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel, and just continue to watch as you see me show you guys how I achieve this pretty ponytail look. Okay, so if you know me, then you know that I always like to start out with a good foundation. So here you're just going to see me prepping the hair using my rat tail tooth comb, and I'm just going to section everything out into 3 sections. Right here, you're going to see me add some moisture to her hair. A lot of times I use aloe vera gel. You could purchase this at your local Walmart. I've got mine from Walmart. I think the dollar store may carry it. You can look it up on Amazon. And I like to use it on both my girls' hair for some moisture. I believe this has also help promote healthy hair growth for them too. So right here, I'm also going in, after I've sectioned into 3, I create this little U-shaped section, and I'm gonna put this into 4 different sections, and this is gonna be my foundation for making sure the ponytail goes good together. Like sometimes when people do ponytails, it don't come together well. And as you guys watch and see, you'll understand what I mean by that. It just helps it to where when you put it in a ponytail, it looks nice and not all scrummy and clumped together. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and start by doing some feed-in braids for the 4 braids that'll be in the middle for that foundation. I'm using small sections of braiding hair and just feeding it into her hair as though I'm doing a knotless braid is what it kind of resembles. So you'll just see me here adding that hair in. Then when I get to a section on the braid where I feel like the hair and the braiding hair does not like blend well, I go ahead and use my Shine Jam, add a little bit to the natural hair, and then continue with the braid. And this will allow it to blend better. You won't see all the hair sticking out of the braid, and it'll look really nice and neat. so I have 2 braids down in the foundation area, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other 2. Same thing, part it like a U shape, separate the hair, and then go ahead and complete the 4 braids. And then you could see like it creates a little circle inside of the head. And then so anytime I part, it makes it to where the braids come together very nice and neat. Like, I had to learn this because at first when I was doing my ponytails, they wouldn't come together right. And I'd be like, why don't my ponytails look good? Like, why aren't they coming together right? And then I came across some YouTuber. I wish I knew her name, because if I did, I would give her a shout out. But I came across her page and I seen that she was doing this. And once I tried this method, it made a huge difference for my ponytails. Whether I'm doing 1 ponytail, 2 ponytails, 1 in the back, 1, however, it just helps. So for anybody who may be struggling, trying to get their ponytails to kind of form together, give this method a try and let me know how it works for you. Hopefully you'll notice a difference, and you'll be able to create that flawless ponytail look that you're looking for every time. So my toddler is in the back just living her best life, doing everything under the sun. It's not a joke with her. She's so busy and super smart, and she stayed doing everything. This was a challenge, trying to get my daughter's hair done and pay attention to my toddler and make sure she's not getting into anything or touching anything, because she's so busy. So I know a lot of people out there who have children, little ones, and you're trying to multitask. It can be a challenge, but we got this. We got to get it done, and it's just all of part of figuring things out. So yeah, so you guys will see my little love bug throughout the video as I'm doing my oldest daughter hair. So all right, we have that middle part all done. And now you're just gonna see me parting the hair in 2. And so as you can see, like I said, that those 4 braids in the middle, like it could have just been 2. It just depends on how big you want them or whatever. But it allows me to part the hair a certain way, and then once I go to braid it, it all comes together very easily. So I oftentimes will use my Shine Jam as I'm parting the hair. I'll part the hair and then I'll go back in and redefine the part with the Shine Jam. And I love to use my rat tail comb. This one I got from my local beauty supply store, and I love that it has that little section in between, because it does make my parts look a lot more nice, neat, and crisp. I am really big on clean, nice parts. So continue to watch, and you guys will see me as I go ahead and get started on this first braid. So for this braided ponytail, I decided that I wanted to just feed in the hair on the ends. When I get to the braiding part, I just feed the hair in, as you'll see right here. Sometimes I feed the hair in right at the beginning of the braid, but for this style, I wanted to keep the braids more smaller, and I just didn't feel the need to add any hair at the beginning of the braid. So sometimes it just varies on what I'm going for the look for the braid. These braids are turning out so cute. And I'm not really like making them be a certain size all the way throughout. As you can see here, I jump right into this braid. And as you notice, I part it on each side, add some jam. Sometimes I add a little edge control, and then I always part a little section and then put it into 3 and slowly braid it into the braid. And even if you look right now, you'll notice what I was trying to explain to you guys when I was saying how those 4 braids are a great foundation for the way that your braids will lay and come into the ponytail. To anybody that's watching my video, if you find me saying something that may seem confusing, and you want to reiterate it in the comment section, please feel free to do so. It doesn't bother me any. Sometimes I'm kind of all over the place when I'm trying to explain things in my videos, so I do not mind it. It does not offend me in no type of way. We had decided to do this hairstyle on a school night, so it was cutting kind of into her little sleep time. She was getting kind of tired. As you can see here, I put shiny gel on both sides of the hair, and then I comb it into the hair. And this allows it to kind of stick together better. Then I put my little section, put it into 3, and then that's how I start my braid. So you see me braiding hair. My daughter is tired, but she wanted her hair done. So yeah, her neck hurts. So sometimes I'll try to hurry up and get the back done faster, because once the back is done, it's like such a relief. And if you've ever been the one to sit in a chair and you're getting your hair braided, I don't know, that back part ain't no joke, especially when they have you all bent over in weird positions and stuff. It ain't no joke for the braider, and it ain't no joke for the person getting their hair done. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. So anyways, a lot of times I do try to go ahead and knock out the back when I'm doing people's hair if I can, and then save the top for last because it's a lot easier. Listen, when I say my toddler was busy, my toddler was busy. Honey, busy, okay? So can we take a moment to appreciate the way these braids are falling into this ponytail so beautifully? So I hope you guys can understand the concept of what I'm trying to show you guys on having that foundation for your ponytails to make sure that they come good together. This works well on kids or adults, like either way. Believe me, If you try this method, you will see a difference. And if you have another method that you feel like works really well when you're doing ponytails, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and let me know or let others know so that maybe it can be helpful to them for someone who may be struggling with trying to get their ponytails to come out neat. So the whole goal of showing this is to give out free game, to show somebody like, hey, this is how you do this is how you do that. That's how I learned. So I definitely want to be able to put out some good into the world and show somebody that may be struggling to where this can help them. This can be great for saving money, not having to pay somebody to do your kids' hair. And like most people who bring their kids to me, they don't have the time or the energy, and they much rather pay. So if you would like to earn some money on the side and have it as like a little side hustle, you can do that too. When you're good at something, people will value what you bring to the table. When you're consistently taking the time out to learn how to improve your skills, people will notice that and they'll come to you. So either way it go, like I said, whether this is someone who's looking to save some dollars and do it themselves, or if this is someone who wants to learn how to do it and make some money on the side. Take notes. I'm telling you, it'll work. Okay, so we are down to the last braid. I know she was extremely happy that I was pretty much almost done because she was tired and she was doing so good getting her hair done. As you guys can see, sometimes I also will like use my edge brush just to push the baby hairs out the way. And then when I'm done with the final hair, I'll go back in and I'll actually go in and do the baby hairs. So once I'm done with this braid, I'll put her hair into a ponytail and you'll see how the ponytail goes together. And then I'll go ahead and get her beads put on. So just continue watching as I get her hair finished. Okay guys, look at how this ponytail goes together. So as you can see, when I use my rubber band to wrap it around her ponytail, it goes in very nicely. It isn't clumped up. It just kind of forms very well. So that's what I was trying to show you guys what I do when I'm doing her braided styles into a ponytail. So yes, look at that ponytail. Very much so giving. So yes, so cute. Love it. Okay, so as you can see, I have the beads placed on the beater, and oftentimes I'll have more than one beater. I'll have multiple beaters set up with the beads on there, so that way I can get the beading process done much faster. So you're just going to see me here applying the beads to her braids. In the background, you see that little wooden rack. That is what I use to place my hair on. I got that from Walmart in the sewing section for like $7 or $8. And then I seen the same thing at my local beauty supply store and they were charging like 20 bucks for it. So I was like, y'all kind of like upping up the price. Like, So if you're looking to get one, I'll have to try to put in a description exactly what it's called. But yeah, you can purchase it at Walmart. They may even have it on Amazon. But that's what I use when I'm prepping the hair for all my braiding hairstyles. So at this point, I pretty much have most of her beads put on. And what I did was I just used one of her braids out of the ponytail, braided it all the way down, and just wrapped it around the ponytail. And that way it just kind of covers up the rubber band and it makes the ponytail sit up a little bit more. Pretty easy to do. Braid it down and wrap it all the way around and then tuck it at the end. And then you'll just see me here finishing up with getting the rest of her beads on, the last of her beads. So now that I have her ponytail finished, I'm just going to go in and go ahead and redefine her baby hairs. So I generally, excuse me, will use edge control, and then I'll use a little bit of mousse. So I go in with the edge control first. As you've seen, I kind of just dab it on it. I don't like to put a lot because sometimes the edge controls be leaving like this white residue behind. and I don't like how that looks. So that's another reason why I also use the mousse or the foam, whichever one you want to call it, foam, mousse, same difference. I'll go in and use a little bit of that also because it helps it lay and stay in place, and it also helps it from having that white residue look. So we're just going in and getting these baby hairs laid to the gods, honey. And my daughter baby hairs are so cute. She loves it when I do them. To anybody that's watching, if you have any like things that you use when you're laying down baby hairs, like certain products that work really good for you, leave it in the comment section so we can discuss it, talk about it, and we can discuss what we like to use. But her ponytail turned out so cute. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I love it. She loved it. This is cute. Period. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to somebody, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching.